Congratulations, you are now on our waiting list. My name is Edmund and on behalf of my Cover Genie Pro partners, June, Ashley and KDD, I want to say thank you for expressing your interest in our upcoming software. So I'm hazarding a guess that you're probably wondering how different is Cover Genie Pro from other contemporary solutions out there, and most importantly, what can it do for your business? I'm making the assumption that you're like myself, you're an online marketer and that you have products to sell online. So if you sell anything online, be it a single product or multiple products, you know that first impression is really important, and visual sense is the only thing that you can make to appeal to your potential buyers out there. And you might realize that there are quite some challenges that we have right now when it comes to creating the perception for your offer, in this case cover generation for that matter. Okay, and if you've been marketing online for quite some time, then you can see that there's a trend that it's getting more and more challenging. Personally, I've been marketing online since 2005, so I've been around for quite some time, and I've witnessed an evolution, a trend that's going upwards in terms of sophistication and how design is being done. Now, I'm not exactly an artsy-fartsy designer or anything like that, but I pay particular attention to some of the changes that's been going on in the marketplace. So to put things into perspective, let me just give you a quick history on what internet marketing was like when I started out and what it is like today. So when I started out in 2005, this is the cover of my first product. Well, as you can see, it's rather simplistic. I did it on my own because I didn't have money back then, but I was able to pull it off with a little bit of Photoshop skills I had. So later on, there were cover generation softwares like the EXE programs that were even subpar by 2005 standards. Okay, I had to make do with them, but we're still able to pull it off. And then things got a little bit better. There were this thing called Photoshop action scripts, and I've been using it for a big part of my business to create covers on my own. Okay, the only drawback is that yes, you need Photoshop for this matter, and you need to be really good at that. So I consider my Photoshop skills basic, but I know many of my clients and other marketers who might struggle with Photoshop because of its expensive fees, and unfortunately they didn't do anything to reduce the learning curve. And guess what? I think it just got even worse lately. Apparently the latest version of Photoshop is now a monthly subscription, so it might be a kind of a turn off for some of us. Okay. When I realized that my time became more precious and valuable, I started outsourcing. So I paid graphic designers to do my covers on my behalf. In fact, as of the time of this video, I have an in-house team of product creators and content writers, and I have 2 designers working on my site design and my cover design as well. Well, it wasn't always that way though. In fact, I would say that cover design fees are much more expensive today. Last time I could get a decent one done for like 50 bucks or no more than $100. Today, you want to get this one done, you need to have at least $200. It can even go up to $400 to $500 for that matter. I'm talking about good ones, okay? Not subpar, mediocre types, alright? And the reason for this price increase is because, like I said, covers have evolved and they're more sophisticated today. And the worst part is, I would say that hiring freelancers is kind of hit and miss today even. So just paying higher fees doesn't guarantee that you're necessarily going to get really good designers. Some of them are outdated. Like right now it's 2015, but there's some people who are designing covers like as if it's like back in 2009. To give you an illustration, here's an example of cover design from the yesteryears, and here are the covers designed today. Getting designers to create your covers can be a gamble even, and I think the high cost can be a put off for some of the people who are just starting out. So that got me and my partners Katie and Ashley thinking, is there a better way that we can overcome this, like crunch the process and make it so that anyone, even without Photoshop, without design skills, can still pull off creating their own epic guru level covers? And our answer was Cover Genie Pro. In fact, we've just beta tested the software with our in-house programmers and our in-house designers. We've run it out with our close top JV partners, and the reviews have been nothing short of stellar. And that's why we're really stoked to release this, because I think it's going to be a game changer. Yes, I'm aware that word is pretty cliche and used very often, but I really honestly think so, because here's the other thing that makes Cover Genie Pro different from the other contemporary solutions out there. Alright, check this out. Now you might notice that top commercial sites like Apple, for example, they use this technique to project their products called photorealistic mockups. Now, this is a term that you don't hear very often in internet marketing, but if you pay close attention, you see that a lot of top commercial sites are actually utilizing this particular technique to sell the idea or win contracts even based on products that haven't yet existed. Okay, so they come up with the virtual realistic mock-up like some of the examples you're seeing right now, and then they sell the idea to their potential clients who are paying big bucks because they're big businesses. All right, imagine that you can also do the same. So besides reducing the time, and let me venture on to say this, that Cover Genie Pro allows you and enables you to crunch the process and possibly allow you to create your own professional covers in just minutes. It's very possible. I'll be showing that in a live webinar. I'll be talking more about that later. And together with this, I would say that there's even a money-making opportunity for you. And how's that? Now imagine someone like yourself, assuming that you don't have any graphic design skills, okay, but you aspire to be able to make money somewhat, okay. Now personally, like me last time, I didn't have a real business just yet. I was still building my mailing list and figuring things out. So on the way, I defended on some freelance income, okay. Now the thing is that you have to generally be a really good designer to actually be able to make money as a designer. But what if you can use Cover Genie Pro as your secret weapon and start looking for clients out there who are businesses, local businesses, okay, consultants, all right? These guys have money, but they don't have the time to do everything on their own. And you can offer the service to them and say, hey, I'm willing to create your realistic mockups or your covers for your websites for you, and I'm going to charge this much. Okay, and off you go. That's 200 to 500 bucks you can collect right there and then, all yours. And you can do it with Cover Genie Pro as your secret weapon. Chances are they don't even have to know it. Okay, so I'm going to be running a live demonstration on this on November 6th, Friday at 8 AM Eastern Time. So be sure to click on the link below and sign up for your seat. It's free, so that I will be doing a live demonstration with you. And the best part is once you go through it, you get to see the possibilities of how this thing can really work even if you have no technical design or experience with Photoshop whatsoever. Absolutely not needed. It's not going to be a full recurring fee whatsoever. It's going to be something very affordable, and yet you can produce epic results from this cover design software. So my name is Edmund. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the live demonstration. Catch you when Cover Genie Pro is officially launched.